Thank you for joining us once again here. Whether you're joining us on Pilipinas Live, the UAAP Varsity Channel, Signal TV.
Of momentum there because they just know how to take control of games early.
Possession will be here for LaSalle. Anastasio inside. Anastasio with a nice move.
So they need to execute more offense like this, just pushing down the ball and getting into Anastasio.
Into her groove now, especially coming off of, that one season that she had with the Lady Warriors as Kamba gets the jumper to fall. As you take a look at the replay here.
Create separation just to get that enough space to get that shot off. Literally anything, and I think we saw that last night as well in that triple overtime in the men's division.
As you see, Solis gets the banker into ball.
Aggressive, attacking the basket, finding their shots. However, on the defensive end, they will need to stop these drives, and I think that's what NU excels at.
Rookie veteran, oh not rookie, excuse me, a sophomore veteran matchup right there. And speaking of veteran moves,
Trisha Mendoza playing good defense, but Yab is so strong, so good at using her body.
The kick out. Mendoza drives, spins, flips it up, clips it in.
Crafty finished it.
Yab that time.
Trisha and Angel just one-on-one. And that spin move did wonders for her on that one.
We were just talking about
by continuing to do that.
They forced the miss there, do the Lady Archers. Mendoza, the spin. Mendoza again flips it up and in. And LaSalle up in front by 2 the first quarter.
And I like that they're converting off of these stops. Trisha Mendoza back-to-back points off of the same.
Lady Archers with a 2-point lead. Lubrigo has that triple cash in. And it's a 5-point cushion here for the Lady Archers. Kaya Biab to Sorada. Sorada short jumper no good, and Kayla Sunga has it for LaSalle. Dizon to Sunga. Sunga's jumper is pure.
Similar to Trisha Mendoza, she thrives off of that energy, that hustle. And if she could get points, that just adds, that's just a bonus.
And has to kick it out. Villanueva with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Villanueva drives, puts it up, off the glass and in.
Will capitalize on that opening. So LaSalle needs to make sure they score on each and every possession. And what a move by Zyla.
Sorada kicks it to Villanueva, back to Kayabyab. She will drive this time, settle for the foul line jumper, and that is good.
One-on-one to the basket. But Kayabyab, she's so good. If she can't shoot from the outside, she's gonna drive.
That's offline. Betano with a rebound. Betano, she likes that open lane. She will run, has the smaller defender over her, and ties the ball game up at 17. More experienced guards, but take a look at this replay now.
Aloha Betano, a veteran on this team, and just easy work, one-on-one. And you see
Pingol gets it to Villanueva. Kayabyab. Kayabyab, the drive, steps into the jumper, and Kayabyab gets it to fall.
Shooter's bounce. Look at this. Kayabyab sidestep. Little floater. I kind of stopped breathing.
And you back up in front by 1. Villapando in the corner. That's too strong. Couldn't get the bounce that time. Sunga with a reverse. And LaSalle back up in front by 1. They're being competitive here in the first half. Go. Trying to get a pass on the inside. Betano comes up with it. Luisa De La Paz has checked in for LaSalle. NU putting the press on for the Lady Archers. Kayabyab all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in.
You see the press of the NU Lady Bulldogs is starting to give LaSalle some issues here.
And that's almost a steal by the Lady Bulldogs to have a 2-point cushion.
That just shows that they haven't found their rhythm yet.
Anastasio is back in the ball game, but Anastasio has that pass picked off by Pingol. Easy bucket for Carlan Pingol as she lays it up and in.
Now she's starting to get her game going, and that's very dangerous for the Lady Archers.
Villapando's 3-pointer is no good. Anastasio gets the offensive rebound and lays it up and in. And Cuts this NU lead down to 3. Pass inside to Medina. That was a nice feed from Aloha Betano.
At their best, that off-ball movement, and then they're able to find that open man.
Lubrico to Anastasio. Anastasio back at the rim.
Even better finish. And then on the other end, Anastasio. Nice.
And cuts this NU lead down to 3. Pass inside to Medina. That was a nice feed from Aloha Betano.
Nice cut to the basket and good find. And then great feed. This feed inside the...
Now it's Dindy Medina with the basketball. Medina loses it, and De La Paz recovers. Mendoza all the way, gets it to Kamba, and that ball is picked off by NU. So
they wanted to refrain NU from getting that transition offense going for them.
De La Paz in the corner. That's not gonna fall. Mendoza on the inside. Mendoza with the finish.
Off of this shot, Trisha Mendoza able to secure that offensive board. Those second chance opportunities have been big for LaSalle.
Oh, what a find. What a feed. The running Dindy Medina.
Been so good at that all season long so far. And then NU doing what they do best, transition offense. They're showing here going up against the defending champs today is very impressive.
Ball is picked off. The height of Cayabyab too high for Anastasio, and Cayabyab gives it up to Pring. Too difficult here. First, the swipe by Cayabyab, then finding the running Pring. Right now, things are getting a little bit out of hand if you're LaSalle. It's a 9-point cushion for NU. They have the basketball with 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Villanueva, the strong move on the inside, off the glass and in.
And LaSalle's missed quite a few. And they're currently 4 of 7.
That pass is stolen by Pingol. Betano on the break again for NU. And Betano finishes at the rim.
How to finish off of the stills.
Well, that time, telegraphing the pass from goal, getting to Betano. Betano expecting contact.
They shouldn't be too concerned. They could go into the half and make a lot of adjustments. And as long as they come out re-energized, go back to their overall goal, what was working for them, they could.
Sorada, back to Betano. Now inside to Sorada. Sorada makes her move. Sorada with a soft touch inside.
24 big points there behind Christine Cayabyab and Samantha Medina. And some of that credit has to go to LaSalle. LaSalle's doing a good job of getting out to the shooters, getting a hand up, making it difficult for them.
And speaking of three-pointers,
had a touch before that shot went up. But before that,
Betano drives, gets into the paint. The kick out. Dindy Medina in the corner, and that's cash.
And then just the beautiful ball movement, really making the defense shift until they were able to find that open player.
To Pingol, to Betano, same spot. Different result than her teammate, but ball finds its way to Medina.
That forward pass from Pin Cayabyab is beautiful. She has an arm on her.
Picture perfect, right at the rim, and right at the rim as well. LaSalle.
Great attack by Go. Drop in their three-point percentage here in this third quarter. So they could benefit from attacking more.
Betano fires for 3. Bang, bang.
Finishing at that rim, but Aloha Betano answering back with her for the Lady Bulldogs' second three-point shot of this game. They're starting to get warmed up from behind that arc now.
Anastasio's shot is blocked. Canindo had the last piece on that one. Cayabyab right back to Pring. In the corner to Villanueva. Fakes, fires, puts it up, cashes it in. Marga Villanueva with excellent patience on this one. The fake on Mendoza. The set shot.
During those free throws, Trisha Mendoza really huddled the team together, trying to get something working for them. And I like that they're communicating, trying to adjust and figure things out. Excellent pass on the...
Well, after those free throws, Sorada quickly answers with a bucket there for NU, and Villanueva is hounding Anastasio. Villanueva gets the steal. Villanueva sidestep floater, gets it to drop.
Serrada. We all know that mid-range is her shot. And then here's what I was talking about. Marga Villanueva staying on her feet, not diving for that ball. She stayed on her feet because she knew if she gained possession, she had that fast break.
And gets another steal here as well. Villanueva playing excellent defense to make some easy buckets on offense. Just like that, she'll fake another triple and fire this time, but can't get it to fall. And Angel Serrada gets it up and in.
They're on the inside to get those O boards, go up strong, just like Angel Serrada did.
Kayla go on the inside, shot too strong. Ring has the basketball, gets it to Villanueva. Villanueva all the way. Villanueva coast to coast for the lay-in. Well, what about a sequence of events here? Villanueva first coast to coast. Medina with the rebound. Medina being hounded here by Kayla Go. And Araza picks it up. Go with an open lane to the basket, lays it up and in. And that is going to be the final shot of the quarter. And LaSalle gets not giving it, not letting any foot loose here. They still have their seniors here in this game as BJ Villarin gets a wide open lane to the basket. That's started.
LaSalle is really good at starting quarters here, especially here in this game. But keeping it up throughout the remainder of the quarter, that's where they've been struggling.
Villarin gets it to go. Shot clock reads 10 for LaSalle. Goal challenged by Medina
into the basket, absorbing that contact and getting herself to the line. And she's not shy. I did say a player needs to step up, drive.
For LaSalle. 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Dizon, she'll jack up a triple, and that'll fall for Dizon. Quick 5-point swing for LaSalle here. First, Shante Dizon with...
And I like to see Kyla go. You know she's been so good at driving to the basket as she hits another easy two-pointer. But on that last possession, she saw the paint
triple there, and then the steal, the hustle on the defense by Villarin, finding the open Kyla Go.
It was fun seeing Ken Kayabyab go up against Elaine Etang and Cheska Apa.
The two 3x3 national team players going at it as Angel Serrada.
Angel Serrada has been excellent inside that paint, this time getting her own rebound.
I once had to play against Hazel Yam in an exhibition game.
Oh gosh.
Immediately hit a step back triple right in my face. So shout out to you, Yami. 18 points and 7 rebounds in this game. Defense turning into offense to really pull away even more against LaSalle.
They're really infectious and it just spreads throughout the team. And I'd like to say it started actually with Ken Kayabyab in that first quarter, and then Marga Villanueva carried.
And then Kayabyab off the stop on the other end. And that is the type of grittiness that both of these teams possess.
You know, you look at the score and the way they're playing.
So she was the player you were trying to inspire and fire up when you were, you know, leading by example. When you were being like the Trisha Mendoza of your team back then. Yeah. NU has just taken firm control ever since that second quarter. LaSalle had a decent third, and even here in the fourth quarter, they are putting some quality possessions here. First, Los Reyes with an open lane, but they just have not been able to bounce back and recover from that second quarter.
And that right there is why it's important to play each and every quarter the same.
And then Trisha Mendoza finding the open Luisa de la Paz.
And LaSalle is faced with that, has been faced with that task here today, unfortunately.
And More Somel playing catch up against the defending champs, who just extra fuel for this NU team to really make their mark in the quarters to follow. Nice little dish inside to De Los Reyes that time, who finishes at the rim.
But she had a great game today, and possibly due to the fact, like we mentioned, it's her birthday.
Birthday bucket to 0-4 at the expense of the defending champs, who go up 4-1 here in season 88. They take home the victory here against the Lady Archers, 86-68.